As a popular subject on the internet, today you will be reacting to the Mandela Effect.
The Mandela Effect? I've heard the name before.
Usually I'm pretty good with all these like memes and everything, but I don't know what this is.
I think it's where it's like there's one thing that happens like in our dimension and then something that happens like in an alternate dimension that's kind of the same.
The Mandela Effect is when a large number of people share the same wrong detail about a fact or past event of this reality.
Oh, I am so about this.
The effect was named after Nelson Mandela when it was realized that a lot of people thought he died during his imprisonment in the 80s, when he actually lived to 2013. Today we'll be showing you 10 different examples of this effect.
Okay. Ooh, I'm excited.
I'm ready to have my mind blown.
I've heard people talk about it. Never really did my own research, but now I get to learn.
Here's the first one.
Darth Vader doesn't actually say, "Luke, I am your father."
He says, "No, I am your father."
Darth Vader doesn't actually say, Luke, I'm your what?
I always heard, Luke, I am your father. That is crazy.
He doesn't say Luke? Now I'm like worried that there's so many things that I don't know about in life.
It just ruined everything. Like, I thought the whole part, Luke, like people say the whole thing, and now it's just, no, I am your father. Is this real?
I have to go watch Star Wars again now. This is crazy. No, I am your father. Like, that doesn't have a nice ring to it.
Throughout my whole life, I've heard the phrase, Luke, I am your father. I've never even heard it, no, I am your father.
I'm certain for a fact that on the 21 years that I've been on this earth that he said, "Luke, I am your father." And I don't believe this. I can't believe it. You guys, why? This is only the first one. I'm already like shook about it.
Double stuff Oreos doesn't have an extra F in stuff?
No, man. That can't be real. No. How? Stuf? I swear. Okay, I have a package at home. I'm gonna go check.
I don't even have words to describe how wrong this is. They should be spelling stuff correct. Little kids eat these things, and now they're gonna think stuff is spelled with one F.
That's incorrect grammar. That bothers me more than anything. And it's like, why not? It wouldn't have cost you that much more to put an extra F, right?
That's not how you spell stuff, and I've never seen anybody like abbreviate it that way for like a brand or just like for the look of it.
Walking past double stuffed Oreos in the supermarket, I feel like even though it has one F in it, I'll always kind of visualize it having two Fs in it. I don't know, it doesn't change much for me.
This is like one of those things, like they'll give you a sentence and then there's like two ands, but you don't see it because your brain just blocks it or it fixes it. But that's weird. I eat double stuffed Oreos all the time and I never knew that. This is crazy. This is great. I'm gonna be telling my friends all about this stuff.
Curious George never had a tail.
Okay, yeah, that I knew. I like, grew up on Curious George. I never really visualized him as having a tail.
I've never seen him with a tail, so I don't know where anyone got this idea from. Plus, it just looks wrong for him to have a tail.
What? How am I not noticing this stuff?
I don't believe it. I feel like the world is playing a prank on us.
No way. Wasn't it even like a shorter tail, like halfway? Maybe the animators, they slowly removed it. It got shorter throughout the episodes and just like disappeared.
I personally thought he had a tail this whole time too. Now I'm learning that he didn't. This is crazy. This is like mind-blowing.
Sinbad was never in a genie movie called Shazam.
Shaq was in a genie movie called Kazam.
I'm not familiar with this at all. It doesn't make sense.
I actually knew that one. My dad was a sound editor and he actually worked on Kazam.
You cannot tell me that's not true, because it is. I've seen the movie. I'm sorry, but this one upsets me so much.
I still, to this day, feel like I've seen Sinbad in a genie movie called Shazam.
On April Fool's Day this year, Sinbad released a video clip where he plays a genie in a movie called Shazam, with several other inaccurate Mandela effects subliminally placed in the background as a hoax in response to the years of this false rumor.
Oh, so he wanted to like play off the whole Mandela effect thing. Oh, smart guy, smart guy.
Everything I know is a lie. I feel betrayed. I feel hurt. I promise you I saw that movie.
Skechers is actually spelled without the T. I knew this.
This one's completely right to me. This one doesn't get me either.
It kind of bothers me a little bit, again, because it's like incorrect grammar. Why do people feel the need to take out letters? Like, I don't understand it. Just use the whole word.
Looking at the spelling with the T in it, that one doesn't look right to me.
I swear I saw the T before too, especially in my head when I'm thinking like, how would I spell Skechers? I would include a T in there because of the word sketch, and now it's not there anymore.
I think I was aware of this. So maybe I've only skipped a couple dimensions to land in this one.
Smokey Bear was never called Smokey the Bear?
I've never heard anyone call him Smokey the Bear.
What? I've been calling him Smokey the Bear all my life. Someone lied to me.
Smokey Bear just sounds weird. You can prevent forest fires, but you can't tell me that there's no "the" in your name.
Smokey Bear. That just makes me think of like a bear that's like has smoke coming off of it. I feel like Smokey the Bear is better because it's like a name.
I can see how people would confuse that. I think I was just like really young when Smokey Bear was popular, so I don't really remember.
Pikachu never had a black tail.
There was a black part. Nah, man.
I feel like Pikachu had a black tail and then like didn't have a black tail and then had a black tail again.
Yeah, I knew that. I'm just a Pokemon fan. I've just known he hasn't had a black tail.
I never really pictured him with a black tail, so it doesn't really do much for me.
I for sure knew this was what Pikachu looked like, but I also have seen versions of him with like a black tail too.
I know that. I'm a huge diehard Pokemon fan. I know this for a fact. Anyone that said he has a black tail, I've showed them multiple things. I'm like, you're wrong. It's not true. You can't be wrong and then have a bunch of people wrong with you and think that you're right because you're all wrong together. It's like, no, you're wrong.
The air freshener, Febreze, is not spelled with double E's like Febreze.
I don't think you've paid very much attention to this. So this is not very jarring.
It's so like obvious right there because it's printed on a can. You should see it, but you don't really notice it.
These are like life-known facts I've known that are just being like discredited right now. It's throwing me off big time.
When I first saw this one online, I didn't believe it, so I went to the can of Febreze I have in my house and looked at it, but it's true. It only has one E in it.
The sound Febreze sounds like there's 2 E's in there.
If you spell it, I don't know why it would have 1 E like that. It'd be like Febreze.
The word tunes in Looney Tunes isn't spelled out T-O-O-N like a cartoon, but it is actually T-U-N-E like music.
No, it's not. No, it is not.
No, that's a lie.
I feel like I've seen both.
I feel like it looks right both ways, but I feel like the tunes with 2 O's would make so much more sense.
I always thought it was T-O-O-N also. I feel like I've been lied to.
I thought it was spelled like cartoon, like Looney Tunes. Every time I wrote Looney Tunes down on paper, I spelled it like cartoon.
My head is always in the clouds, so it's only natural that I'm in different dimensions too, right?
Mirror, mirror on the wall is never actually said.
The queen says, magic mirror on the wall. Does anyone even say magic mirror? That doesn't even sound good.
Every other, like, movie, cartoon, they say mirror, mirror on the wall. So she had to have said it first. There'd be no reason for them to change it, right?
I remember watching Snow White and not hearing mirror, mirror on the wall, but like hearing mirror, mirror on the wall from like everybody else.
Everyone says mirror, mirror on the wall, and I assumed that's what she says in the movie. Magic mirror on the wall doesn't have the same ring to it, doesn't have the same finesse as mirror, mirror on the wall.
I know in the movie Shrek, Lord Farquaad even says mirror, mirror on the wall. I know a lot of like movies and TV shows have used the phrase mirror, mirror on the wall. I even say mirror, mirror on the wall, but it's not right.
Mandela Effect is crazy, because like, I don't even know how it like starts. Does everyone kind of like from the get-go not pay attention and it just becomes like a thing?
It's absolutely mind-blowing. The whole Mandela Effect, it's super cool. I'm gonna look in, like more into this when I get home.
My mind is racing right now. It's like everything. I'm like, but then I don't know how to feel. I'm very upset about this.
There's so much that we can't like really explain about the world. I still feel like it's Luke, I am your father.
It's not true.
Thanks for watching us experience the Mandela Effect.
Did any of these Mandela effects blow your mind? Let us know in the comments.
Bye!
Shazam! I mean, Kazam!
Hey guys, Alyssa here, producer at the React channel. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this episode, subscribe. Magic mirror in my hand, who has the best goodbye in all the land?
Zach does.